You wake up, check your phone, scroll through two contradictory headlines. Your mind flinches just for a moment, but then it adapts, accepts both, moves on. This moment of friction, that's cognitive dissonance, your brain's ancient survival trick for navigating a world full of contradictions. And yet, it doesn't just confuse you, it defines you. So here's the question: why does your mind cling to conflicting beliefs? And how could that so-called flaw be the secret weapon that separates human consciousness from artificial intelligence? Let's dive deep into the mental glitch that AI can't copy, because it's not a glitch at all. It's a feature. Cognitive dissonance happens when your thoughts, beliefs, or actions collide. Imagine someone who smokes but also believes smoking is deadly. That tension, that uncomfortable itch in the back of your mind, that's dissonance. To resolve it, the brain has two options: change the behavior, quit smoking, or change the belief, it's not that dangerous. More often than not, we twist reality to protect our mental comfort. Psychologist Leon Festinger coined the term in the 1950s. But the roots of this mental trick go way back. In tribal times, believing two opposing ideas, like trusting a leader while sensing danger, could mean the difference between survival and chaos. It's not just a quirk, it's evolution. Your brain developed this mechanism not to seek truth, but to maintain harmony inside your mental ecosystem. In a world full of paradoxes, dissonance is how your mind keeps the story of you from falling apart. Your brain craves coherence. It's not just a preference, it's survival. Imagine waking up every day unsure of who you are, what you believe, or why you do what you do. That would be chaos. Cognitive dissonance prevents that by patching the cracks in your identity. It acts like an internal editor, rewriting narratives so your actions make sense, even when they don't. You cheat on your diet and say it's a special occasion. You stay in a toxic job and whisper, "At least it pays well." These justifications aren't lies, they're shields. The brain uses dissonance to defend the ego, reduce anxiety, and keep your inner world intact. Without this mechanism, the weight of contradiction could paralyze your decision-making. So the brain chooses comfort over clarity, not because it's weak, but because it's wired to protect the story that makes you, you. Artificial intelligence doesn't flinch at contradictions. Why? Because it doesn't care. AI operates on logic trees and probability models. There's no ego to defend, no identity to protect, no self to soothe. It sees conflicting data, runs the math, and adjusts. Cold, precise, unbothered. But cognitive dissonance, that requires something AI doesn't, and maybe can't have, a self-concept. You see, dissonance lives in the space between who we are and who we think we are. It emerges from memory, emotion, self-preservation, things built over a lifetime of human experience. AI has no childhood, no fear of being wrong, no need to belong. It doesn't wrestle with guilt, shame, or moral tension. So while AI can simulate learning and mimic reasoning, it can't feel the discomfort that drives real transformation. It can't hesitate, doubt, or spiral into existential questions. That messy inner friction, it's not a bug. It's the birthplace of human depth. And that's the very thing no algorithm can truly replicate. Cognitive dissonance isn't just a psychological glitch, it's fuel for transformation. When your beliefs clash with new information, something powerful happens. You're forced to choose, ignore the discomfort, or evolve. Some of the greatest minds in history embraced that inner friction. Darwin questioned religious dogma to publish his theory of evolution. Galileo defied the church to follow the stars. These weren't cold, rational moves. They were personal, emotional battles. Artists, scientists, philosophers, they all collide with inner conflict. That tension, that discomfort, it hurts, but it also births originality. Because when everything makes sense, nothing changes. It's in the moments of contradiction, when our worldview shakes, that true creativity begins to rise. Dissonance cracks the shell of certainty, and what emerges is something new. Cognitive dissonance isn't a flaw to be fixed. It's a signal to be understood. Instead of escaping the discomfort, what if you leaned into it? Start by noticing the tension. That voice in your head saying, "This doesn't feel right." That's not weakness. That's awareness knocking. Ask yourself, what belief is being challenged? Why am I resisting change? The goal isn't perfect alignment, it's honest growth. When you question yourself with curiosity instead of fear, dissonance becomes a compass, not a cage. Growth demands discomfort. The caterpillar doesn't become a butterfly without a breakdown. So next time your mind feels split, don't run. Listen. You might just be on the edge of a breakthrough. The truth doesn't comfort, it transforms. Cognitive dissonance is more than a mental glitch. It's one of the last frontiers where the soul of consciousness still triumphs over machines. AI can calculate, but it doesn't doubt. It doesn't ache. It doesn't grow. You do. So the next time your beliefs are shaken, remember, this inner conflict is a human gift. Have you ever felt torn between two truths? Share your story in the comments. And if this made you think, like, comment, and subscribe for more mind-bending insights.